Avoiding Manipulation 5 Stoic Secrets. Have you ever questioned why people seem to take advantage of you or manipulate you? It's a disturbing thought, isn't it? You try to be a good person, but then you encounter those who twist your perceptions, using your empathy against you. But what if I told you there's a way to protect your peace and refuse to be a pawn in someone else's game? The ancient Stoics faced similar challenges. They developed tools and strategies for navigating human relationships and standing strong against manipulation. Over the next few minutes, we'll delve into 5 Stoic lessons that can empower you to identify and resist manipulation. This isn't about becoming cold or uncaring. It's about developing inner strength to be a force for good without being taken advantage of. Let's get started. The first principle is distinguishing between what you can control and what you cannot. This is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy and a key to personal empowerment. This realization can fundamentally shift your experience of the world, especially regarding manipulation. When you understand the boundaries of your control, you can navigate life with greater clarity and peace. Manipulators thrive in the realm of your emotions and reactions. They seek to destabilize you by triggering emotional responses. They tug at your insecurities, play on your doubts, and exploit your fears. Their power lies in your unguarded reactions. But your reactions are within your control. You have the power to choose how you respond to any situation. Picture this. Someone says something provocative, intending to elicit anger. Their goal is to make you lose your composure. You feel that surge of anger rising. It's a natural, immediate reaction. You can't control that initial surge, but you can control what you do with it. This is where your true power lies. You can choose to meet anger with anger or detach and observe it without judgment. This choice defines your strength. Think of yourself as an archer on a solid platform, your reasoned mind. Your stability comes from your inner strength. The arrows fired at you are manipulations. They are attempts to unbalance you. Some might graze you, but they can't topple your platform. Your foundation is too strong. The manipulator tries to control you by controlling your reactions. They want to pull your strings, but you reclaim power by choosing your response. You decide how to act, not them. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions. It's about understanding you are not your emotions. You are the observer of your emotions. By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, you starve the manipulator of their power. You become the master of your inner world. Think of a time when you were pulled into a conflict that escalated unnecessarily. Reflect on how it felt. Didn't it feel like you were reacting automatically? Like you were on autopilot? That's the manipulator at work. They thrive on your automatic reactions. But imagine approaching that situation with this Stoic principle in mind. Imagine the difference it would make. You take a breath, observe your emotions, and choose a reasoned response. This is the essence of self-control. It takes practice, but with each conscious choice, you strengthen your inner citadel of self-control. You build resilience. As you do, the manipulations of others lose their power. They can no longer control you. You become immune to their toxic tactics. You rise above their influence. True freedom lies in mastering the world within. This is the path to inner peace and strength. The second Stoic principle is acceptance, a profound and transformative concept. Acceptance doesn't mean resigning yourself to a bad situation or condoning injustice. It's not about giving up or turning a blind eye. It's about seeing reality clearly, without wishful thinking or emotional reactivity. It's about understanding the world as it truly is. Manipulators thrive on delusion and distorted perceptions. They exploit our desires and fears. They present a fabricated reality to serve their ends, weaving intricate webs of deceit. To combat this, you need to cultivate a radical acceptance of what is. This means embracing the truth, no matter how uncomfortable. This means acknowledging that people are not always who they appear to be. It's about seeing through the masks they wear. It means accepting that someone you trusted might violate that trust. This realization can be painful but necessary. Recognize that the world can be harsh and unpredictable. Life is full of storms and chaos. It's easier to cling to the belief that people are inherently good, but this makes us vulnerable. Blind faith can lead to disappointment. Imagine walking through a dense forest, believing only gentle creatures reside within. This naive belief can be perilous. This comforting belief is a dangerous delusion. It blinds us to the real dangers that lurk. A safer approach is to accept the presence of danger and take precautions. Preparation and awareness are key. Acceptance is about seeing the world with clear eyes, acknowledging both thorns and petals. It's about embracing the full spectrum of reality. It's about understanding that people are complex and capable of both good and harm. Human nature is multifaceted. By accepting this truth, you navigate human relationships with greater wisdom. You become more discerning and resilient. Acceptance strips away the manipulator's greatest weapon, illusion. It reveals the truth behind the facade. In clarity, you find strength rooted in the unwavering acceptance of reality. This strength is unshakable. True strength lies in facing the darkness with open eyes and a courageous heart. It's about confronting life's challenges head-on. Chapter 3. The Art of Detachment. The Stoic concept of detachment is a powerful weapon against manipulation. It teaches us to maintain our inner peace and not be swayed by external forces. Detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. Instead, it allows us to engage with others compassionately without losing ourselves in the process. It's about developing a healthy distance from your emotional reactions. This distance helps us to see situations more clearly and respond more effectively. Manipulators feed on your emotional energy. They thrive on your reactions and use them to control you. They want to see you react, to get angry, sad, or afraid. Your emotional turmoil is their fuel. Your emotional response is their reward. By reacting, you give them the power they seek. Detachment is about refusing to give them that satisfaction. It's about maintaining your composure and not letting them dictate your emotional state. Recognize that your emotions don't have to dictate your actions. You have the power to choose how you respond. Imagine someone trying to provoke you with insults. It's a test of your emotional resilience. It's natural to feel anger, but reacting in kind plays into their hands. It shows that they have control over you. Detachment involves observing your feelings without judgment and choosing a different response. This practice helps you stay grounded. Think of yourself in a boat on a stormy sea. The waves are your emotions and the storm is the external chaos. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you react. Your response determines whether you stay afloat or capsize. You can choose to panic or remain calm and ride out the storm. Your inner calm is your anchor. Detachment is about developing inner calmness to weather emotional turbulence. This calmness is a source of strength. In doing so, you deny the manipulator your emotional energy. You take back control of your emotional state. You reclaim your power by calmly extinguishing their flames with detachment. This act of self-control is empowering. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent to the world. It means engaging with it from a place of strength and clarity. It's about recognizing that your emotional well-being is your responsibility. You are the guardian of your inner peace. True strength lies not in the absence of emotion, but in its mastery. Mastery comes from understanding and managing your emotions. Detachment empowers you to respond thoughtfully rather than react instinctively. It is the art of maintaining your inner balance. Chapter 4. Mindfulness, the manipulator's kryptonite. The fourth Stoic principle is mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It cultivates awareness of your internal state and external environment. Manipulators rely on our tendency to operate on autopilot. They thrive in the shadows of our inattention. Mindfulness is the antidote to this process. By cultivating awareness, you create a space between stimulus and response. Imagine being pressured into a decision that doesn't feel right. A mindful approach involves hitting the pause button and bringing full attention to the present moment. What are you feeling? What are the facts of the situation? This pause allows you to see the situation clearly and recognize manipulative tactics. Mindfulness illuminates the manipulator's tactics, exposing them for what they are. The most powerful weapon against manipulation is paying attention. Chapter 5, Wisdom, the Stoic Shield. The fifth Stoic principle is the pursuit of wisdom. Wisdom is about discerning truth from falsehood and making choices that lead to a flourishing life. Manipulators rely on our ignorance and blind spots. They offer easy answers and seductive narratives. Wisdom allows us to see through these facades. Think of wisdom as a shield that deflects manipulation. The more wisdom you acquire, the stronger that shield becomes. Acquire wisdom through experience, reflection, study, and self-awareness. The Stoics were avid readers, learning from the past to guide their lives. Wisdom requires examining your own biases and vulnerabilities. The more you understand yourself, the less likely you are to be swayed by manipulation. Wisdom is a lifelong journey of understanding and virtue. As you progress, manipulations lose their power over you. The wisest among us keep asking questions, learning and growing. Embrace the pursuit of wisdom to become immune to manipulation. To conclude, let's recap the 5 essential Stoic lessons: controlling what you can, accepting what you can't, practicing detachment, maintaining mindfulness, and seeking wisdom. These principles are practical tools to prevent manipulation and misuse in daily life. By employing these principles, you can fortify your mind, heart, and spirit against external influences. It's a journey of self-improvement that starts with you. Remember, you have the power to control how you respond to manipulation. Stay strong, stay wise, and stay stoic every single day.